All right, welcome everybody. If you're just tuning in, we have the semi-final matchup between Signing Mousepads and Choopaenguins. Coming in right after the knife round, it looks like Choopaenguins were the victors in that, and they decided to take the CT side. With me tonight, I have Cade Tonner. So as we hang out for this evening, there's going to be a lot of analysis I'm probably going to run by you. So let's pick off this pistol round. Let's see.
Two util sets, so we're gonna definitely see an execute towards B or A, just to determine on how.
So we get some damage from Diz onto Blight up Banana. It seems like most of Signing Mousepads would actually push up towards mid and are backing their way to low mid, slowly grouping up, looking like they're going to take this B site. They do have 2D rotating. Choopaenguins has 2D rotating off. He still is in CT, so he'll be able to make a quick rotate. Nades now coming out, one smoke and a flash being popped out by Dice. Signing Mousepads committing to this B take here. Blight going missing 1-2 shots, getting a nice frag onto Diz. Brady answering back onto Blight. McCoy taking out Brady, trying to push McCoy. JWS goes for the swing. He dinks him, takes him out. JWS is still continually pushing through Church. We see Dice wide swinging out of oranges onto 2D and Lemnisate. Flip now backing them up from Banana. Flip going for the swing onto Dice, but Guzman with the nice crossfire takes out Flip. 2D answers back into JWS. Lemnisate answering Dice, hanging out in second oranges. Looks like Choopaenguins are going to take that pistol round. That was chaos at its finest. It's great to see all these players, the agency that they have coming into this game.
Yeah, it looks like Signing Mousepads fake towards mid there didn't really work. It pulled one guy off B, but as soon as they spotted that no one's brackets, the other guy went immediately back to B site, and it's still a 2vx hold on the bomb site there, and then just poor after plant spots from Mousepads. You know, not really pushing and trading effectively. I thought Dustin there was in a bad spot, kind of untradeable with a little kind of crappy crossfire with Jaden, but got bombed down, so that's one positive, and let's see what they can do here. Ecos, they're kind of looking for some frags, do some damage to the economy, especially with how much Chupa is bought up here. Any kill here is big damage. That's 2 M4s and 3 Famises, and that's a lot of money to spend here just for the second round.
I always ask this: is it Fami or Famises or Famis? Like,
I think it's a Fami, yeah. It's a family of Famises.
A family of Famises, or is it like Moose, or like a family of Famis? You know, why does that sound weird now? Famis. Anyways, back to the action. We have GWS actually getting a CZ kill onto Blight. 2D taking out Brady through the corner of the wall, and JWS again another CZ kill. Picks himself up a Famis, and he gets taken out. Nice spray control from Lemnisate on the 2K from JWS and Guzman.
For sure. Again, Signing Mousepads got up mid fairly free there, so that's kind of interesting to watch. But you know, two guns down isn't quite what they're looking for. They're really going for that 3, but a little bit of damage forces somebody to go on the UMP here, Blight on the UMP. So it's a big round for Signing Mousepads. They win this, they can break the economy and maybe get another round behind their belt here. It's a slow default too. Just gonna see them take Hall's control here slowly, and then maybe work up B. Exactly what Dustin is doing here. He's just working his way up B. Just nice default, getting all the map control. Looks like Choopaenguins is kind of letting it happen here.
Nade doing a little bit of chip damage onto 2D and Blight. 2D with the boost takes out Dice. Gets punished for pushing up. JWS punishes Blight for boosting him up, and they end up taking out 2D. Fast B execute. Looks like all we have is one player in the B bomb site.
Look at Lemon Skate here though. This is a big play. He can easily win this round. He can cut off bomb, which is exactly what he's going to do. Cut off bomb, and he's going to cause a lot of chaos here for Signing Mousepads. Look at this. Going to get another one. Flashing himself in again here. Looking for another frag. Going to get another one. Full blind. Look at Lemon Skate go here. All on Dan now. Nice shot, but not much he can do there. What a play from Lemon Skate. Great read and great counter intel. And that's what's going to win you matches.
That was fantastic to see. Actually, Brady was completely caught off guard, and just seeing that level of awareness, being able to, you know, use the pop flash and flash himself over again. I mean, he was fully blind, but being able to take out those low HP players, put him on, you know, puts a couple of points on the board. This does look like a long.
Looks like it's gonna be a B contact here.
Yeah. Yeah, a long way from a victory. You see McCoy and Blight just mowing down signing Mousepads. It is an eco expected, but absolutely crushed in the one spot.
For sure. Gonna have to see some big change up here from signing Mousepads. I don't know what they gotta do, but they gotta get a read. Get some, you know, get an execute out here. Like, their defaults are working, they're getting the map control, but it's a matter of finding the picks to get onto the A bombs, or into A bomb site, I guess.
JWS is historically an opper, right?
He does op usually, yeah, but he's, I mean, JWS is just an all-around solid player. He can do whatever. But that's a huge kill from 2D. They're gonna kill both B defaulters immediately. So now putting signing Mousepads in a really bad 3v2 with 2 low HP players. And look at this, perfect read for them. They stack 3 guys onto the A bomb site, leave Blight to hold B, and signing Mousepads are walking right into the stack. Oh, Brady though.
Brady though, but the lineup comes out from Flip. That was great to see.
JWS though, clutch ability, he can clutch this. He's got 2 1v1 isolated kills here. He's gonna, if he finds these, easily clutchable. He's gonna look for this first one here. Not gonna get it on Blight. Nice shot from Blight. Again, signing Mousepads are just getting picked off by 2D at B. They gotta find a counter here. They gotta stop him. 2D is just too much of a force. You can't let him get into his swinging motions, you know, getting kills, fragging out. If you let 2D do that, he's gonna take over a game. You gotta shut him down. Find a way to shut him down. So that's what we're looking for here.
We have Diz on a Mac 10 actually, so economy not necessarily the best on signing Mousepads. 6th round, ooh, Dice getting taken down to 45 HP. We're gonna see another boost. No, we just see a flash and a peek, a frag from 2D through the smoke. Aggressive as always, taking out Dice. He's damaging JWS. Blight able to answer right back. Diz taking down to 23 HP. Signing Mousepads just being pushed back down banana. Diz only here with a Mac 10, unable to get an AK. Flip taking out Guz, leaving Brady and Diz in a 2 versus 4. Brady getting taken out by Lemnisate, leaving Diz in a 1 versus 4 clutch situation. He has 13 HP. What do you do when you're in this situation?
Well, you're max loss, and it looks like you're going to be on eco next round anyways, so if you're Diz, you're looking for kills. That's all you're going to do here. This Mac 10 and $600 isn't going to help your team in the next round, so you're looking for frags. Get $600 on this Mac 10 with a frag. He's got a chance here, definitely. He's not going to find it though, but if you're signing Mousepads, this B is an issue. You need to change up what you're doing completely, and they got to figure something out. They need to either go fast towards mid, change it up. They can't keep running into 2D, right? Or like maybe alter their util, or their just how they're attacking banana is not working. We're watching Dice and Diz just going down almost every single round to 2D, and it's just not going to work. But let's see if they have an answer on their util around here. McCoy peeking mid, gonna drop Diz easily. Up mid control. This could be huge kill from Josh, and that's gonna get him the op here. Let's watch JWS can work this off too. He's gonna find another kill on the A bomb site, working in here. They got one more player to find. That's Lemonskate at lane. He's peeking in towards the A bomb site, gets 1 kill, legged by JWS. Still holding his site strong with 2 kills. Doesn't realize there's another one on site. Cousin's gonna get a free kill here and a 1v2, potentially winnable, as both players are split up. He's just gotta isolate these 1v1s, clutch it out.
2D's coming up behind him though. Guzman holding library. Looks like Blight's made his way up Moto. Nades coming out. 2D swings. Takes out Guzman. Choopaenguins getting the 7th round.
Great eco from signing Mousepads though. That kind of maybe that gives them some info that like they're the archway here is kind of weak with McCoy there. McCoy probably being the least mechanically skilled player on there as the IGL. He brings other value, but right now he's kind of maybe the guy you want to target. But let's see if they have a solution to this absolute slam they're getting right now. 7-0 for Choopaenguins. Look at this, going for that banana control again. Just 3 guys immediately dumping their util, letting 2D go for these fights. Look at him go. He's gonna find another one on DYZ. Exactly what they want. He's gonna rotate out. They're gonna play this 5v4.
Real nice shot coming out from JWS. Lemnisate hears him jumping around, grabs the op, falling right back. Guzman smoking off. Arch just goes for the swing on a flip. Flip taking out Brady. Getting another frag on Lemnisate. He's going for a third. Has no idea the 2D boosted up. 2D taking out Guzman. Leaving Dice in a 1 versus 2 clutch situation. Bomb still towards spawn. Somebody dropped it. Nobody picked it up.
Looks like signing Mousepads don't have a plan. They're divided. The trades aren't there. They just seem lost. They seem to they don't have a counter for 2D at B. They can't trade properly. It just seems like they're all over the map, and somehow Dice is going to get into a really weird spot here in the B bomb site with bomb and potentially another winnable 1v2. But again, you can't be winning 1v2s the entire game. You're going to have to get some rounds here and start making, making a presence here. But we'll see what he can do here. He's going to give it a go.
Good news is 2D's down to about 20 HP, right? So if you can at least take out 2D. Ooh, nade damaging him down. 68. Light.
I imagine they're both going to check this.
Oof.
Yeah. In that angle, this is personal preference for me. I prefer to take the fight rather than sit the corner, but it's all how you play it there. Again, just no answer from...
You gotta at least boost up on the sandbags, you know?
Yeah, play the off angle. I don't know. You gotta. This is real tough spot for signing Mousepads. They look real lost right now. Big scary for the boys here, but let's see what they can do. Full buy, obviously. It's definitely where you want to see them.
We have both McCoy and Lemnisate on the op. I do remember Lemnisate is an opper, and it's really good to see Guzman going for that spray down, but Flip just doesn't need to spam through the walls.
Yeah, again, just signing Mousepads not winning the fights it needs to be winning here. Except for DYZ gonna find a kill at B. It's a nice kill. Looks like there's gonna be a slight B execute thrown here. Nobody going off of it. Obviously, McCoy rotating in to support Blight here on the B bomb site, leaving Flip getting info at Arch, or giving info at mid here. He could win this round here, especially with catching off bomb in mid, which looks like it may happen here. Josh may have timed him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Double spray down. And he has bomb, all the info. But DYZ again here gonna find another kill. Missing his smoke.
As we see Choopaenguins moving their way into sight. Blight coming from lane. DYZ is hanging out towards Graveyard, able to take out Blight. Gets taken out from McCoy's Molly. We have McCoy and 2D left against Brady. Brady in a 1 versus 2. All he has to do is play the bomb. Brady in the first frag on 2D.
Look at this guy go. This guy's an expert clutcher. Brady just toying with McCoy right now. letting him know who the bigger fragger is. Nice job from Brady, finding signing Mousepads their first round there. Brady and DYZ, I don't think they lose a 2v3 ever.
No, that was fantastic to see Brady really holding it down there. They thought, Choopaenguins thought, but it all comes down to Brady. Brady gang.
Brady gang in the chat.
Mo's gonna go nuts.
If you're signing Mousepads, Will, what are you doing here? Like, you just won your first round. It's 8-1. You're gonna need a few more to get back in this game here. What do you call?
What do you call? What won us that round? A. Just like you were saying, B's not working, so go A. And I would call it, honestly, I would go alt. I'd go alt mid, I'd split mid, I'd throw 2 guys up apps, and I'd throw 3 of us towards middle. I wouldn't even touch B. But that's just me. What about you? What would you do in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, same thing, you know? B's not working, let's just get mid control. Take B late, figure it out. I mean, they try to switch it up, but I mean, Choopaenguins just throw a whack switch up in here, 2D opping, top mid, one guy randoming down mid. It's hard to read that. So now we're in again, just another 3v4. And looks like Choopaenguins, all the map control in the world here, and 2D's gonna get more. Oh, as he's tagged up though, he's gonna go for another peek though. Bold move. Just gonna fall back to sight though. Brady working his way up arch. Getting lots of info. That's a huge duel to win against Blight as well, but Lemonskate with a quick trade. So again, just a 2v3. And Lemonskate going for more info. This actually might screw up Choopaenguins. Oh, he's gonna spot the foot though. And then you're gonna see 2D rotate over. McCoy gonna find one. Dink the other one. Drop the halls. Finish the last guy off. Again, just signing Mousepads. Just doesn't feel like they have a plan or a read of what to do here.
No, it doesn't seem like that at all. I mean, they had a great round, but we have Dice, who's not even 007, he's 0010. We need to see a frag. We need to see the players, you know, pulling up the bootstraps and just fragging. You got to click heads eventually.
I would say, yeah, Dice is one of those. He's a big question mark player. He's got to show up for these boys to win. But look at these two kills towards B. So they're gonna get the bomb down here.
Those are great. That opens it right up.
And a 3v2 eco after plan here. McCoy pushing his way up. Him and Flip here. Lots of work to do. See what they do. Might go. They're gonna go for a weird sight boost here. Oh.
Or they try to boost him up on. Yeah, I was gonna say, are they gonna try to boost him up on Flower Pot? I see one go down though.
Huge kill from JWS there. JWS and Dice, 1 versus 2. And JWS gonna take down McCoy for a second round here.
Slowly but surely signing Mousepads, 1 round at a time.
Yeah, they're gonna need at least 2 more rounds if they're gonna make this happen at all. And I would say 3 more rounds to be in a somewhat decent situation. Preferably you get the next 4, but we'll see what happens here. They are on eco, and we're gonna see the famous Kulas 5 Deagles from last season. This thing was so OP and the most frustrating thing to play against. These guys all have aim, and they can all use a Deagle.
Really nice shot from JWS. Guys been taking out McCoy and Flip taking out Dice. Once again, the dangerous Deagle.
That's bomb he has too. That's scary. Give Flip a bomb and an AK, but JWS says, nah, he's gonna delete you real quick from the server. Blight and Lemonskate. Lots of work to do. Again, JWS making it a 3K for himself. I can see Lemonskate here. He might go for the eco kills in pit, or he's just gonna save this AK. It looks like he's backing off. Gonna save the AK, take it into the next round. Build up that economy. Their economy still isn't great. They might be on a. Looks like they're probably even on another eco for next round here. So let's see what Lemonskate does with this AK and this eco round here. AK armor. Especially on Lemonskate, he seems like a bit of a fragger for these boys. You can do work with it.
The rest of them are going up on a quasi buy here. We have Blight and Flip who can't buy. McCoy on a Mag 7, 2D on a Deagle. This is gonna be that hero AK. That's where you throw the 2 USPs with the AK and hope for the rest.
Yeah, you're gonna see McCoy going to halls with a Mag 7. That's kind of standard here. Maybe trying to bait into Lemon Skate. He's gonna be playing lane with it. See what signing Mousepads do here. Guzman, you're gonna find McCoy. That's a big kill. Get rid of that Mag 7. That's 1 of 2 guns down. Dice gonna find Blight at the B bomb site here. Just 2D, hiding, awaiting. He's like a shark, hunting his prey. He can sniff him. He can sniff Dice on the other side of the map here. He knows he's here. Oh, but Dice gonna find a second kill, and it's a big one.
That's the read he need. That'll get him going. Like you said, he has to turn up.
For sure. I would
turn
say
up
he's a
indeed.
win condition. He's got to play. He's got to show up. He's got to frag. We've seen him do it. We know he can do it. He's got the mechanics to do it. He's just got to believe he can do it. And DYZ taking out Flip for the last kill. 4 rounds. So this is what we want to see at a minimum is 4 rounds for signing Mousepads here. Preferably 5. Even better if it's 6. But they should be coming up against the full buy here. Still fairly weak though if you look on the Choopaenguins side. Low util.
Very low util actually. That's just not a good buy in any sense. I mean, they have rifles which they're dangerous with. But the utility that they've been throwing and the amount that they've been throwing at the beginning of the round to get that banana control, we're not really going to see that. I mean, 2D has a maul. He has a full nade set, so he's fine. But the rest of the players are very slim pickings.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see some aggro at B. Just they're going to try and set 2D up for some kills here. Just get him pushed down. I think you might even see Hall's aggression. You might just see Choopaenguins trying to find kills and find them early. Just get that advantage and then play with their limited util here. Looks like a 3-man mid play here as they're going to be pushing down mid. It looks like McCoy and 2D running down 2D.
Nice frag to a smoke coming up from Brady.
2D is in a really strange spot here, and a huge swing by Dice, and he's gonna take down Duty. He's got 2D, he's got his number now. Dice is in it. Look at this, 5v3 here. See what signing Mousepads can do. Looks like they're gonna be working the bomb towards the B bomb site, which is the correct call here, as both players are on A, and just one player in the name of Blight to hold down B with a smoke and a grenade. Here comes the B bomb site execute. Blight's gonna throw out his smoke, and he's gonna go through it. He's gonna miss the kill on Dice, and that should be the round here. It's gonna be a 5v2. Lemon Skate and Flip gonna hang around and actually go for this. It looks like Lemon Skate now in a 1v5. Should just be saving this, backhand off. No chance he's gonna win this round. I think he's gonna overextend there. Go for some kills. If you look, next round is last round of half, and look at the buy they have. It's not great. Lemon Skate and Flip save those guns, and you might have something to salvage. But losing that util and those guns is not puts them in a bad situation for sure here.
Look at the money on signing Mousepads. You have JWS 14K. Stark difference.
Seems like signing Mousepads have come up with a solution to the aggression, and it seems to be taking mid control just as Guzman did in Hall, is getting a 2K. Traded out by Flip though.
Back to even numbers. We see Brady pushing in towards lane, damaging, taking Flip down to 12 HP. Brady going for the swing. JWS with the CZ doesn't have his up. He gets the frag onto 2D with the long range CZ. How tilting is that?
That's tilting, especially if you're 2D. You're the impact player there. You're the guy who can make 3 kills come out of nowhere. But look at Flip here. He's playing awfully strange here, trying to make his way out of the smoke. But it's not gonna happen. Brady's gonna find him. And nice round comeback here from signing Mousepads, winning 5 in a row, making a 9-6 half, which is exactly what they need on the T. It's going to be interesting to see how Choopaenguins are going to eco this. They're going to be looking again for at least 3 kills here. Good buy from signing Mousepads, focusing on that util. Nice nade stack towards mid.
The money bank buy. If you get fragged to those MP9s, you're gonna be just banking it away, and that's what we got to see on the CT side.
For sure. This is kind of an important round here too, with the amount of deagles and bought up pistols here. It doesn't put Choopaenguins on a great buy next round if they do lose this round. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I imagine they're just going to look for these openings with their deagles. Let their skilled players try and work something out here, as 2D's going to be entering towards the B bomb site. It's going to spot out Dice. Good job from Dice not to over peek, smoke him off, use his util. 2D is not a player you want to be peeking with a deagle. But again, it looks like it's going to be another B hit here with Flip as a flanker. And he's going to find a huge timing into CT here. And a huge shot onto Dice, DYZ. As the other players are just going to work up into B bomb site, find Guzman. Dice with 1, traded out. 3v2, Brady and JWS. Probably the players you want in a 3v2.
Are they gonna go for this? Indeed, it looks like it. Both players coming up from Banana. McCoy able to recover that M4. Does not have any armor though, so he can be aim punched very easily, especially with that MP9. You see JWS being taken out quickly. Brady going for the spray, trying to answer right back. You see 2D takes out Brady and gets flashed by his own teammate.
It's a bad hold. They have no util deagles, and signing Mousepads just let him get a timing up arch that wins them around for God knows what reason. There should be someone there holding it at the very least, or spotting it, but now it puts signing Mousepads on an eco, and Choopaenguins back in the driver's seat for this game here.
McCoy fast work up mid with that M4. Blight taking out Brady. Oh, that's an unfortunate angle as well, hey?
Oh yeah, that's one you hate to see. Holding the window from alt mid. Kind of don't see that much. Josh gonna miss the lined up headshot there. Oh, it's gonna hit the flicking alls though. As it looks like another B bomb site execute. Dice goes down. Jaden playing the retake here. As DYZ rotates in. JWS behind him. Again, they should just be looking for these kills here. JWS might be saving this AK, which it looks like he's gonna do. So then just DYZ is gonna just look for exit kills, do as much damage to the economy as he can. He's gonna get swung by 2 players, and they're gonna be pushing him spawn fast. He's gonna miss both those kills. Just up to JWS here to save his AK-47 into the next round. If you're signing Mousepads, what are you gonna do here for this next round here, Will? They seem down and out right now. They don't seem to have a lot of solutions.
They have no money.
No money. No. They're on a double eco. I didn't even see that. My bad. Situation is worse than presumed. Choopaenguins should be 12-7 up. Did they force into that last round?
I believe they. We had pistols. We had a pistol on DYZ. So I think they have like half bot, but Guzman has to double save. Yeah, the rest of them.
Double eco.
Yeah. Well, at least the frags are going towards the AKs and not towards 2D's MP9. So
So one thing going for them, and looks like JWS is going to get another opportunity to save his AK here. It's going to be a bit of a challenge in the 1v5, but we'll see what he does here. He's going to get contacted here by Blight, but he's going to hit a nice shot there. Work his way to lane. His opponent, his Lemon Skate, be fudging from the arch side. He's going to timing a mid. Get that kill. 12-7. This is a big round. This is a must-win round from signing Mousepads here. They need to get this round under the belt and get some rounds, get some momentum here. Got JWS on the off. That's what you want to see. This is their impact player. This is the guy that changes the game for them. It's gonna be interesting to see what he does. Go for that mid peak. Strong mid peak there. Brady aggressing into halls, spotting. Looks like the signing Mousepad side here trying to get aggressive here, but look at this 4 players stacked towards the B bomb site. Guzman with just a scout, gonna be spotted out. Gonna dump his first smoke. Some B smokes coming in here. Bomb coming towards the B bomb site. Looks like it's gonna be B execute. It's a huge hold for Guzman and Dice here.
Nades coming up mid as well. DYZ pushing up from lane into, or from subway into arches, and speedway, not subway. Subway's on just 2. Subway.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Looks like DYZ has a molly for this execute here. He's gonna see that come out here, but 2D is already up with bomb, so is Lemon Skate. These frags are gonna have to come in. DYZ with 1 on 2D. Lemon Skate killing Dice, not great. Bomb is in smoke though, in spawn. And DYZ does have control of it. It's the only thing they got going for him here. As both Josh and Brady are gonna rotate in. DYZ with another one. Josh with the second trade. Blight in a 1v2 knows where both players are. No bomb in 10 seconds here. So you're gonna see Brady run back, tuck. This should be the round here. Well done from signing Mousepads. Good hold on the util. Managed to make that work.
He needed that round, like you said, but that came at a price. Look at this. They can barely buy going into the following round.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a big quasi here. SMG, Mag 7, Famous, low util. Good to see B players focusing on some util here, though. That's what you want to see. Guzman and Dice, though, aggressive towards B. As you're going to see Choopaenguins switch it up here. Go towards mid rather than working that B control. Team nade onto 2D does a fair amount of damage. I believe they're going to set up to take brackets here, Choopaenguins. You see the arch smoke from McCoy. Smoking out Dice, or DYZ. And Josh and Brady. This is a 3-man stack towards mid here. This is a great call from signing Mousepads, as they're going to get 1. Dice with another one. It's going to miss the 3rd. And signing Mousepads are going to lose the bomb site. It's one of those ones you got to win. You have 3 players stacked up there. Make the read, but just not getting the kills. It's not good. Don't want to see that. That almost puts signing Mousepads on a double eco again. And that puts them at 14-8 on their next buy. Things aren't looking good. It seems like Choopaenguins has revisited this map from last season and definitely updated what they've got. They're looking a lot better. Maybe a bit of a surprise pick from them as well. Mousepad's not thinking that they're going to play it.
Very sharp indeed. They're just, I mean, they got so many rounds right in the beginning. They got 9 rounds. And they've got 4 rounds since signing Mousepads has kind of got their run. And just I think that if Signing Mousepads were able to convert at least a couple rounds earlier on, they'd be at a much closer scoreline. And having that, I think, on a round like this might be a little bit more useful as opposed to coming into a, like you said, a 14-8 and then be stuck on having to get having to get 8 rounds in a row.
Yeah, it all comes down to that second round as well. That losing that second round, money screwed them, and they've saved for most of the rounds in this second half here, which has put them at such a bad scoreline. And then just not being able to convert rounds with enough players alive, it seems that they're just in the CT economy hellhole, and it's hard to dig yourself out of that. And especially when, you know, T side's up, makes it even harder. But look at this. This is a 5-man stack towards the bomb site, and looks like Choopaenguins might be walking into it. And that's bomb. 2 kills and bomb. Oh no, sorry, bomb is up A. I'm not paying attention, but 2 kills. Bomb up on A bomb site. 4 Signing Mousepads running up mid in attempt to retake this site here. They're gonna have to go fast with no kits here, as Dice is gonna be entering the bomb site here. Smokey's gonna catch Flip onto hay bales. Flip gonna find 2. JWS with a trade. McCoy and Pitt. Got the flash. He's gonna self-pop himself out with 1. Brady in a 1v2. Knows where McCoy is. Doesn't know where Blight is. Brady here can tag up McCoy into the mini pit there. Looking for sight. Brady swings pit, gets a kill onto McCoy. Looking for Blight. Gonna find the kill. He has the kit here. This is gonna be tight.
Does he have time? Yeah, he does.
Wow. What a clutch from Brady.
What a clutch from Brady. That was unreal.
This guy
Ice cold
again,
veins.
He's top. He's a top player, and I think an underrated player sometimes. Definitely overshadowed, I think, a little bit by JWS this season, but he's coming up big in this game here. What a round. Huge round. I would say misplay from McCoy there, pulling out that molly. You just got to take that duel there. Play the trade. Guzman going to find 1, traded out by Lemonskate. JWS is going to find another. DYZ. Find a kill. 3v2. Definitely doable for Choopaenguins on this round here, though. Brady going to find Flip. McCoy, 1v3. Working his way up B. Seemed like a fast round with a lot of stuff happening all over the map there. Seems like Choopaenguins trying to switch it up here a little bit. Your Signing Mousepads will be. You just had the huge convert on a 1v2 eco round. How do you keep this momentum here? What is the solution? Don't let Choopaenguins get a hold of the game again. What do you do?
Honestly, you hype each other up in chat. You hype each other up after that round. You get the blood flowing, the confidence pumping, and you play this game the way that you know that you can beat them. So I mean, I guess if I could say one specific thing is follow the economy and follow just I mean the IGL is going to be keeping track of where they've been going and where they've been converting and stuff like that. So having information on that, I think you just work off your IGL and trust them. That's the only way you can do it. So it seems like the stacks from Signing Mousepads are working. At least it did in that pistol round. It seems like they're set up here. They're trading off of each other. So I think play the numbers game. You know, make sure you don't get peeked without, or you don't get picked off without getting traded. Play it like that, in my opinion.
JWS gonna be caught up in halls. This is gonna be a fast day. Brady gonna find 1. Brady looking for another one. DYZ, Brady converting for more. DYZ going for another one at lane. Spots both players all on Brady here. Biggest round of his life. He's not gonna get anything. 2v2 retake here. Quick retake from Dice and Guzman though. Looks like Dice is gonna be setting up for a site molly. This is a Gonna be a big molly. Molly comes out. Flash comes out for Guzman. Here comes a retake. Looking for players. Guzman gonna find miss. McCoy hiding in the
Graveyard.
old graveyard. JWS got really caught out there. It didn't seem like he had a lot of support from Boiler. Maybe having another player from Boiler stops him from getting swung, caught out, and dead. Brady and Dice though or DYZ trying to make a good round of it, but just couldn't make it happen. A little kerfuffle and spawn here too does not help with timings, especially how fast Choopaenguins is trying to play these rounds. Even Guzman alone and aggressive towards B. Again, you're just in another must-win round from signing Mousepads, and they just had way too many of these rounds. Just no room for error as the B bomb site execute's gonna come in. Here comes all 5. Flip gonna find one. Flip looking for the second guy that was dark. Blight gonna catch out Guzman. And at this point, what do you do if you're signing Mousepads? You save your one gun or your 2 guns in the op, play for overtime, or are you going for this?
No, unless you get a pick, like unless you get 2 picks right now, you're saving this.
Yeah, you gotta save it.
Yeah, unless you're going, and what you could do is try to get those guns out of Choopaenguins' hands. I know I mean, if you can force those guns out of their hands, they're gonna be up on SMGs as well. Boom, second pick. There we go. Just keep hitting these exits. Keep just feeding them. Like going for the 30 Dignaboy Diz. That's exactly what you need to do. Look, Lemnis 8,000, Flip 1050, Blight 2100. Yeah, they can buy up AKs and stuff, but they're not going to be. They're going to be on their back foot again as well.
Ooh, 2D's gonna catch off that rifle at the very end of the round, and that's not good. It's not what you want to see.
No.
JWS here with the op and it all to do. Deagles on everybody else. Guzman with USP and util. DYZ with a SMG. See what JWS does with this op. He's the player to watch this round. He's gonna make something happen. It's going towards the B. I like this change up from JWS. Try and find a kill at B here. Flashing in for Dice. McCoy gonna walk into DYZ, it seems like. Okay. Dice and DYZ gonna find kills here, but Choopaenguins is up arch side.
And bombs down on T stairs. Signing Mousepads have no idea.
Lemon Skate gonna find one. Brady gonna take 2D. This round falls again on Dice here. He's gotta go huge and he's not. But JWS is gonna drop bomb in spawn. And that's their only saving grace. Tight round, but somehow signing Mousepads pull it out.
Going into another tight round.
Again. It's almost like every round is a must-win round now for signing Mousepads.
It is. They put themselves in that situation, especially if they keep losing these guns.
Match point for Choopaenguins. See if they have a solution here with a interesting buy. Seems like a force up and a fast play towards B. Dice and Guzman. Guzman can cut off the nade. Dice gonna go down. Their B hold has just been terrible from the signing Mousepad side. You have Guzman getting caught out with a nade. Dice not even able to get a single kill there. He hasn't showed up this map, and he's someone you're gonna have to have show up, especially with how much Choopaenguins is favoring the B bomb site. But DYZ gonna find 2D, gonna try and crawl back into this match, gonna find McCoy. Molly's coming in. Flip in a 1 versus 3, and somehow signing Mousepads make that work off of DYZ just finding kills out of nowhere. But I think right now, if you're signing Mousepads, what do you do to adjust to this B aggression here? Seems like they're losing it every round.
Throw JWS towards it with his op. Have Guz rotate off. I mean, you could have Guz and JWS there. Those two should be able to hold it. Then you have Brady, DYZ, and Dice towards A.
For sure. Nice nade coming out from mid there. Looks like there's gonna be no change up. Right side mid smoke. And a contact flash from McCoy is gonna be coming in here, but nice shot from 2D onto JWS. Huge round from DYZ in Arch, but he's only gonna find the 2. And a 3v3 here. Choopaenguins. Brady's gonna catch out 1. Gonna be traded by Lemonsgate though. And looks like Choopaenguins have the A bomb site here for free. And both players are holed up through arches. They're gonna push through for the info. Guzman and Dice. Retake for the match. Nade towards site. Not gonna find anything. Smoke towards pit. Molly towards site. Lemonsgate gonna find Guzman with an overpeak on the Molly. Dice with 1. Dice looking for the second. He hears him in the Molly. Sees the head. Huge shot from Dice. Gonna keep signing Mousepads into this game. Can he find the bomb though? There, he's got it.
Oh.
Dice
Deep breaths,
with 10
deep
kills.
breaths. That was huge from Dice.
He may only have 10 kills, but those are 2 of the biggest kills he's gonna get all game. So
Yeah. Keeps his team in there.
it's a big round here. If Chupa doesn't win the match here, they're gonna be on a bad bye, and looks like we might be getting some overtime, Wilb.
This is honestly, if we get some overtime, this is gonna be exactly like how the old grind finals from season 2 went.
Oh yeah.
Just tons of overtime, tons of CS.
JWS here at B though, he's gonna be going for some kills. Boys are gonna be fighting for it. Gonna miss the first shot. Be setting up that deep molly here. Popping it. Dice and Guzman to fight here. Look at DYZ just doing work on the A bomb side. He's just getting kills. And it's a 5v2. It just seems like out of nowhere here. A couple of little 1 or 2 kills fighting at Banana, and DYZ just picking up these guys just trying to walk up Arch. DYZ's playing this game well with 26 frags, you know. DYZ is definitely a player to watch. He's definitely got the mechanical skill. He's played high level ESEA before. It's definitely a solid player, and I think again just another player that's not often talked about. Usually you hear Brady and JWS when you talk about signing Mousepads, and DYZ is definitely up there for in conversation for one of the best players on this team.
I mean, on the scoreboard, showing it already, 26 and 20.
One thing going for Choopaenguins here is 2 of these players on the B bomb side are low HP, but Guzman just running in, giving Blade a kill. Interesting. Interesting to say the least, I guess. And Chupa just gonna save these 2 guns here. Save him for the last round, and DYZ gonna find a huge kill onto McCoy, dropping that gun. And like I said here, look at Choopaenguins buy. $1,000 on McCoy, 850 on Blight, 2,000 on Flip, 3,000 on Lemonsgate, and 2,000 on 2D. AKs, Galils, and Deagles. Definitely what you want to see. Should be seeing some overtime here. Caster's Curse maybe, but let's see what they do here. Missed Molly from Guzman. Hate to see that. JWS seems to be contested in mid here. He's going to throw the Molly as he's going to push the players back as Brady's going to catch one guy swinging through the Molly. Can re-execute towards mid. 2D flip, taking control. All 4 players grouped up towards mid, working their way back towards B. This is what you want to see for the B players here. Lots of util. They can smoke this out. They can hold this map control for a long time, giving enough time for JWS to rotate in. They might even just contact play this. Nice shot from Flip. Dice, again, just the B players unable to handle a B contact. throwing util too late, not enough info. And again, 3v4 retake. His flip's gonna find JWS. Brady with 1. Flip taken down by DYZ. 2v2 retake. 2D here. Sight. Blight gonna find Brady. DYZ is gonna take out Blight. DYZ versus 2D for the match. 2D playing a huge off angle. He's gonna catch DYZ out with a nade, and that's gonna be their map. Map 1, 16-14 Choopaenguins.
Map 1, 16-14, Choopaenguins.